Granny used to tell me all the time, sparks when faith and preparation combine. The road been right here all this time, but you gotta look with more than your eyes. And small axe Jesse Ryle representing for IjahStars mindset, rich forever.
Hi, good evening, viewers. We are greeting you from IjahStars program from anywhere you're watching from, and I go by the name Empress Nora. I'm going to be your co-host for tonight. All right, so we have a great guest in the midst. You all know the guest, and we are so happy to have him tonight in our program. And so, first of all, Majesty, Honorable, we would love to know your name and where you're from.
Blessed, love, pleasant, good day. My name is Honorable IjahStars, and I want to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, and also Empress Menen I, Holy Emmanuel King Selassie Jah, Rastafari. Yes, it's great to be here. As I said, my name is Honorable IjahStars. I'm from Jamaica, originally as a black man, African, from Africa, but from the Caribbean, Jamaica.
Okay, same. Interesting. Good to have you here again.
Thank you.
So, Majesty IjahStars, we'd love to answer some questions and we'd love to know your answers. So, one would think you're here in Accra, right? So, one would think, do you think Ghana is the same with Jamaican, or you think they're different?
There is a lot of similarities with Jamaicans and Ghanaians. As we know, the transatlantic slave trade is a big part of Jamaicans and Ghanaians having that connection because of the slave trade. A lot of Africans was taken from the west coast of Africa and brought to places like Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Lucia, and so on. So yes, Jamaica and Ghana do have a lot of similarities within the food. For instance, we have something in Jamaica that is called dukuno, zin, and Jamaicans know what I'm talking about, and also some Ghanaians will know what I'm talking about. But dukuno here in Ghana is kenke,
okay,
right? Which is the same mixture that you put in the banana
the
leaf.
same method.
Yes.
Okay. Same
So,
form, the same way.
Same everything.
Okay, same taste as well. Interesting. Yeah. So you're trying to say there's a food in Ghana which is called kenken, we all know, made with corn and with some starch.
Yes.
And it's been prepared and made with this plantain leaf, which they said it's preserved it for so long. And so you're trying to tell us, interesting, no, good to know, brother. Well, we have another question to answer as well. We'd love to as well know, like, how long have you been here? Your current coming back now. We want to know how long have you stayed now? Like, how long have you been in Ghana currently?
Wow. You sound like, you sound like the police or the immigration, how long I've been here, but I've been here a little while now, and I've been you know, back and forth, if I can call it something like that, since 2000 and 2022.
Wow.
Yeah, and now we're 2024. So I've been here last year, January, and also in December and January this year, and I'm here again here in April. So it's great to be home.
Okay,
It's always a pleasure.
So you've been here since 2020, so that means going to like 3 years now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 2 years going into 3 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, interesting. That means you really love the staying. Like Ghana is so good. Okay, we'll get to that question in a bit. So now we'd love to know, like, you're staying so far. Do you think Ghana is the best place to stay in Africa in terms of settling down?
Well, I've only been to Ghana, you know, as the first African country. I haven't experienced any other African country yet. So, you know, Ghana being the gateway into Africa, I would say yes. You know, Ghana is lovely. You know, in terms of a lot of things. You know, the food, the culture. You know, getting around. You know, different nations of people. You know, just hearing how people communicate, and you know, it's lovely. So I would say so far it's the best because it's the only one so far. So for me, Ghana is the best.
Okay, interesting. That's a lovely word from you, just telling us things about Ghana and how lovely it is. You know, me being a Nigerian as well, we know that Ghana is also a very peaceful country, and you know, it's a very wonderful place to stay, and which is true. So, brother, I would love to know, like, you've been in Ghana now, and I believe you should have tried so many of the food. And you know, saying that the Ghanaians and Jamaican has similar kind of food, so I believe you've tried those kind of food. So we'd love to know the type of foods you've tried and how do you think it tastes, like what's your experience?
Yeah, well, so far most of some of the food them that, you know, I eat here in Ghana is nothing that I'm not used to be honest. You know, I've got a Ghanaian background also, so I've been accustomed to, you know, some of the food, but the food that I like personally is kelewele, cockerel, you know, sometimes the tilapia, you know, so, you know, things like that. You know, the kelewele, the cockerel, those are my favorite. You have some what do you call those? I can't even.
The soya bean.
The soya bean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Same. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So wonderful. Good to know all those things. Well, we also love to know, like, this question, like, I've been waiting to ask. You know, we know Ghana to be well tied in security case. Like, the security service is well tied. At night when you're going out, you see being stopped by police, being searched to know if there's any exhibits or any kind of thing being found on you. You know, so I want to know if you think Ghana is more higher than Jamaican in terms of security services.
That's a very good question. I think.
Yeah, I want to know. I think the audience too will love to know. We'd love to know.
I think there is a difference between the two. I don't know if high or low to determine, what level, but I think there's a similarity also, because the people are the same. So, I've been stopped once by the police, and it was really calm. It wasn't anything hostile or anything like that. Where I've been stopped.
Yeah.
I've been stopped in Jamaica, and I mean it wasn't the same type of vibe that I get from the Ghanaians.
Okay,
I mean,
vibration.
but similar to the Jamaicans. There's not much of a difference still. So I wouldn't really say it's higher or lower, because Jamaica is a different terrain in a sense where, as you said, Ghana is more a peaceful place in a sense.
True.
Right? So you don't have the same level of crime and criminality that we would see, taking place in Jamaica on a daily basis. So you find out that the police have to really react or be a certain way towards the public, based on the level of hostility that is surround the society. So there's a difference in that sense.
Okay, good, interesting. Well, good to know. At least, being in a country whereby there's security are tight, low crimes, and peace. I think that's what we the citizens, we the blacks need. We need peace. We don't like to be in a place whereby there will be war. People will be scared of staying or scared of doing things there. Interesting. It's a great thing to know that Jamaican has a different has this kind of quality as well, because we've heard so many stories and which we don't know what to believe. We heard it's a dangerous country, and we heard it's not just a dangerous country, but it's been known by a country by people who are into drugs like help and those kind of things. But I think those kind of things are everywhere, because different kind of places has different kind of, but the most best thing is that there is peace and the citizens are super okay and they're living okay there. Even if it's not well developed, but at least they are okay and there. So
I think Jamaica is no different from any other country in the world, where we face the same thing that every other country faces. Crime is everywhere. Every country have crime. So that's just a reality. Crime is everywhere, and you can't escape it really. So
okay, interesting. Well, from now we're going to slow down. You're going to switch to another questions, and we have a personal question to know, and which I think the
personal question.
Yes, please, Majesty.
Please.
we the viewers would love to know your ideas, and we love to know what you think and your great experience so far. So my question is, which is, how long have you been a Bobo Shanti?
How long I've been a Bobo Shanti?
Yes.
Wow. Cognizance of myself of being a Bobo Shanti, I think around about 2000 and about 2000 and about the year 2001, 2000. That's when I started to practice, I started to learn about, you know, the order of Melchizedek, which is the priesthood order of Bobo Shanti, you know. So 2001, 2001, that is when I started to learn about Bobo Shanti and the order of Melchizedek.
Okay, interesting. Wow. That's so long, man. Well, interesting. And we the viewers can see your progress, can see your moving forward in it, and you know, it also makes us to understand and also to learn that there are more things humans need to know. And through you, I think through you and the rest, you know, we got to know the rest like the rest Bobos, the priests, then we get to know that, yeah, like get to learn, get to be understanding about life, and you know how to you know, I would say how to coach your life, how to balance yourself in terms of life ways and everything. And so we'd like to also find out that, do you think Bobo, do you think Rasta is a culture? Do you think it's like, I've heard so many people saying it's a culture, so many people saying it's a cultist. So we don't know which one to believe. So is it a culture or a religion, something, or like a cultist something? We like, I want to know.
To I personally, you know, growing up and, you know, hearing and learning about Rastafari, you know, we always hear that, you know, Rastafari, the movement, you know, is a way of life. You know, it's not a religion as such, you know, as, you know, the Christianity and Islam and, you know, other secular religious groups. Rastafari is not seen in that sense, you know. It's more a way of life, you know. You're not constrained by the religious rules and regulations that, you know, confine people. So Rastafari, you know, it's a movement, and yes, I would say it's also a culture. We identify His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, the Emperor of Ethiopia, to be our God and King. He was crowned with his Empress, his wife, Empress Menin, in 1930, November 2nd. So we recognize that to be something of very significance to us as a people in Jamaica, and as a people, as African people, knowing that you know, African king was crowned, and he was also crowned with his wife at the same time. And I think that is something to be looked upon and observe and admire as African people. So yes, you know, Rastafari, it's a culture, and I would say it's a way of life. And I would encourage, you know, everyone, regardless of your religious background, to try and, you know, explore and find out more about what the movement is all about, and first and foremost, who is Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, and his connection to the movement of Rastafari.
Okay, interesting. Well, good to know all that, Majesty, and good to know that you know, you believe in the culture and you follow the principle of the culture. Well, Well, now back to Ghana. We have back to Ghana question. So, we'd love to know, since you've been here in Ghana or since you visited, like what is the most favorite, would I say favorite, or the most best place like you've been and you like so much and or you love to visit?
The best place I've been. I like the beach, to be honest. You know, I like the sea. You know, I'm a sea baby. You know, so I love the beach. And Labadi Beach is a beach that whenever time I'm here in Accra or in Ghana, you know, I go on the beach, and you know, I've got friends on the beach, brothers and sisters on the beach, so I go and check them and, you know, hold a vibe and, you know, spend a little money and, you know what I mean? You know the thing goes. So my favorite spot is always on the beach, you know what I mean? Not necessarily Labadi, because there's other beach and there's other places where, you know, we can access the sea in that sense, you know what I mean? So the sea, really, seaside.
Okay, so you're trying to tell us that you love being around the beach house.
Yeah, man.
You love being around the sea.
Yeah,
interesting. Man. I think most people, me too, I'm a beach lover myself.
See?
Like, you know,
Wow.
it makes you feel relaxed, gives you this vibration, this, you know, this feeling, and you know, in terms of meditating, you know, those kind of interesting, good to know. Now I would love to ask, I think that will be okay, we have one more question. So here goes. We would love to find out, do you think Ghana is peaceful?
Yes. I think without a doubt, Ghana is a very peaceful place. I know that there might be crime here that I'm not privy to or know, because I'm probably not listening, you know, the radio and watching the news and the TV and so on to find out that, you know, some crimes might be taking place here or there or whatever. But as far as what I can see that Ghana is a very peaceful place, and I think people are more interested in surviving, you know, survival, and you know, trying to you know, make a living and make something of themselves, other than trying to invest in crime, you know. So people are more occupied with trying to be someone, trying to survive, trying to live, you know what I mean, trying to uplift themselves. So Ghana is a very peaceful place, and I wish, you know, more places would be like, you know, Ghana. There's other things within Ghana that need to, you know, straighten out and could improve, you know, because there's always room for improvement, you know. But another time we can touch on those things still. But yeah.
Okay, interesting to know. Like, you're right, Ghana is very peaceful, and wow, it's very interesting because we're about to switch into that area, whereby I would love to know if you have anything else to say to the audience or to the lovely viewers or to anyone across. We would love to know if you have anything to say to them.
Well, I want to say thanks for taking the time to watch this interview done by Empress Nora. Thanks for inviting me on your platform, on your program, Zane. And I want to say to the viewers, you know, thanks for always supporting what we're doing on this platform. I want to encourage the item to, you know, to stay focused, continue to believe in yourself, be confident, be steadfast, know that you're a god and you're a goddess in your own right, and there's nothing that you can't accomplish in life. So be motivated, be encouraged, and, you know, set goals and reach out to them, achieve them, accomplish them. And yeah, bless the love.
Okay, interesting. Well, His Majesty's, it's a great honor, a great privilege to have a big daddy like you know, to be a co-host. You know, it's a great privilege, it's a great honor. I think I'm getting there. I think it's working, like the work is going, it's progressing. So well, I would say just hope you enjoy more of your stay, and we're so much grateful to have someone like you as a teacher, as a mentor, as whatever everyone views you. We're so grateful, and we say really appreciate, and we hope to see more of your good works, more of your teaching, because I need to get a big jotter. So whenever I come to your platform, I have to write down some things, because it really interests me and I can see the energy you put in it. So we say very thank you to you, and it was nice speaking to you, and we hope to speak to you more again, and we say God bless you, His Majesty. IjahStars. Blessed.
Rastafari. Blessed love, Empress Nora. And thanks for having me on your platform. Thanks for having me on your program. Continue doing what you're doing. You're very impressive. You're a fine girl, as they would say in Ghana, in Africa. So, you know, continue believing what you do. I love what you do. I can see that you're progressing and you're growing. So, you know, just keep focused and be confident and believe in yourself, and know that there's nothing that you can't achieve in this life. So, blessed love, and thanks for having me. The honor.
Wow.
A pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your wonderful work. Okay, so now I want to say thank you. We are done. I think that's all we have for today to give out to the viewers, to the audience. I think that's all we have today. We want to say thank you for watching, and we'll say a very big shout out to you from wherever you're watching from. And also want to say I hope you have a lovely evening. Rastafari.
Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just start the mindset.